How's everybody doing today? We should be live now. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Let's see a thumbs up, thumbs down in chat. Can you guys hear me? Missed you guys. Okay, so before people start rolling in, let's start with a few questions. So if anybody has any questions before we start, game dev related, not game dev related, doesn't really matter, but if you have any questions, ping me in the chat and I will read before we get an influx of people when the screen changes. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of thumbs up in chat. That's good. Glad you guys can hear me. We got a busy schedule ahead of us. I'm gonna take this off now. So yes, let's begin. How are we doing? A little bit of a different setup today. For those of you guys that are not aware, I recently moved. I moved houses. So, slightly different setup. In progress setup, might I add. In progress setup. Julian, thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you so much, guys. That's awesome. As per tradition, Julian is half of my income, guys. Thank you so much, man. I'm gonna throw you up on the board. All right. Anyway, so as I was saying before we got that super generous super chat donation, yeah, moving houses. So I have a different room now. You guys can probably tell it's slightly different. Same furniture, so it, you know, it's still my room, but different house. So anyway, kind of in the middle of changing over stuff. So it's a little hectic. Okay, so let me start reading actual people's feed or questions. What's your favorite part to work on when it comes to game dev? My favorite part is gotta be, in my specific case scenario, I would say YouTube. Live streaming is super fun. Can be stressful, but it's definitely really fun. And then I'd say art. Art is a huge portion of what I do. Art and marketing. So those are kind of my favorite two things to do. So why not specialize in them? So that's of everything you've learned in all your time as a game dev, what sticks out to you the most as the most useful / striking thing? So I think the most useful, well, let me pause. Seeing new questions come in and I'm getting distracted. Also, everybody like the video, like the live stream, helps promote it to more people and we can get more friends in as well. So let's try to do that. I'm just moving my camera. It's a little crazy right now. It's a little crazy. Maybe I should move the mic over here. I don't know. My chat's over here, so it's kind of weird. I've never done like a side profile kind of thing. Anyway, we got a schedule here and then I'll get back to the questions, but just, you know, for the people that are wondering what we're going to be trying to do today, we're going to have to create a monster, which is a big thing that we want to do, which I will be getting your input directly. We've been doing a lot of polls and stuff like that in the live chat, so definitely I'll get your help, but I have some ideas flowing, so we're working off of something. And then water ruins, so we're just creating a few of the assets for the water ruins. So we're doing a lot of art today. No coding today. We've been doing coding a lot on the past few live streams, and I feel like people have been kind of getting sick of that. So we're doing art again, and we're doing Monster Tribe because it's been at least a couple weeks. Anyway, so here you can see a few of the assets and resources that we're going to be doing. Everything that I want to get done today, not specifically on stream, everything I want to get done today, I marked with a little fire emoji. So half half the assets today, half the assets, I think like Thursday or Friday. I don't know if I'm going to stream it. Maybe if we crush like 200, 300 likes by the end of this stream, maybe we'll do a secondary stream. Continuation stream on like Thursday or Friday or something. But anyway, regardless, this is what I want to accomplish today. We'll do a few of these on stream, a few of them off stream, and then we also want to make the monster, and then I'm going to be creating the village area off stream as well. So yeah, kind of dope. Let me get back to questions. I'm sure I've missed a lot of questions. So I'm going to go speed round here. Speed round. So of everything you learned in all your time as a game dev, what sticks out the most to you as the most useful / striking? I would say getting context, making relationships with other people in the industry that maybe do something that you do but better, or have a completely different skill set, whatever it is. I would just say, making connections, I think, is the most important thing that I've learned to do over my course of developing games. Can you show your game a little? I will. Yeah, I'll open it up for you guys just because you asked. Do you have a pet? No, I do not have a pet. I used to have a dog. I do not anymore. What's the best way to learn a new skill? I would say repetition, practice, just what everybody says. But more specifically, I would say, this is actually the topic of my next video. So that video should come out probably around Friday. If you guys saw my schedule, if you're looking at my schedule, you might have seen everything in red is for YouTube. Everything for blue is game development. So I'm actually currently working on a new video, finishing up the script right now, and then I'm going to get to editing and stuff like that. But the video is on basically failure and like what you can learn from failure, a little bit of, a few different things like that. So I would just say, like, when learning a new skill, expect to fail, expect to, every skill takes time. So, but we can learn from those failures. So it's kind of like a trade-off. It's a trade-off. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on questions. Do you have a playable version of your demo? I actually do. The demo's coming out. Guys, demo's coming out. When is the demo coming out? The demo's coming out September 30th or like October 1st, around there. End of September, early October, because we're in a Steam festival. So Steam was like, hey, do you want to be in this new festival that's coming out? Where we promote games, like indie games that are coming out. And I said, yeah, obviously. So we're in that, and we need a playable demo for that. So the demo will be coming out with that. But I'll show you guys the game in its current state, which is kind of a little broken right now, but it's okay. Failure is only failure if you give up. Yes, I agree, Josh. That's true. Maybe I'll ask you guys for some quotes or something. I don't know. We'll see. What's the challenge button in Game Maker? I don't know what the challenge button is. I've never seen the challenge button. Where is Avocado Cup? I don't have that cup anymore. It was my sister's cup. I don't live with my sister right now, so the cup's it's dead. Will you get a dog for 30K? I don't think so. I don't think 30,000 subscribers can afford a dog on its own. I don't think hitting a milestone will allow me to get a dog, but maybe for 1 million. I really want a pug, so maybe for 1 million subscribers, I'll buy a dog. If that's what you really want. The key to winning is to succeed. Yes, that's a good quote. I like that. That's a cool quote. Dogs are crazy expensive. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. They're pretty expensive. Okay. Friendly reminder, guys, Monster Tribe. It's a game that we're working on. I'm loading up the project right now. But while we do that, it's on Steam. You can just type it in search, Monster Tribe, or in the description, I have the link to the Steam page. I would really appreciate it if everybody went and wishlist added Monster Tribe to your wishlist. It helps us out a ton. It gets us more traffic. That's kind of, in the first place, that's how we were able to get into the Steam Fest in the first place, is because we had a couple thousand wish lists. And so we were able to secure a spot in the Steam Fest. So if you guys want to help support, like the video, like this live stream, subscribe to the channel, and wishlist Monster Tribe. So that's how you can help. But the game should be loading in the next couple seconds. So I'll read. I'll see if I can see another question, and then the game hopefully will be done. Do we have any questions? Sadly, my computer would implode if I tried to play this game. I think it's a very small game. I don't think your computer would explode, man. The key to Reese's heart is liking and subscribing and wishlisting Monster Tribe on stream. Yes, that's exactly right, Lucas. Damn, that cover art is sick. Thank you, Stark. I appreciate it. Yeah, Giacomo, the artist from Tadpole Tales, was actually in charge of the artwork, and it's actually my desktop. If I go onto my desktop, it's actually my desktop icon. So, yeah. If you could ask any game dev in the world one question, what would it be and why? You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't have anything right on hand. Like, I don't keep me to this. But if I were to just throw out a question right now, if somebody just asked me, like, you got to ask a game dev a question right now, for me, I think it would be Polymars. It would be to Polymars, which I know he's more of a YouTuber than a game dev, I guess, but he's still a game dev nonetheless. But it would be, my question would be to Jacob, my dear friend Jacob, and I would say, Jacob, why are you not making a commercial game and making $100,000? That would be my question. Why are you not getting free money? Because he makes so many small games. He could just like make a game for like 6 months and market that game with his audience, and he could make 6 figures. Like, I'm like 99% positive. But yeah, so that would be my question. What kind of game do you like more? Example, RPG. So what kind of genre is my favorite? I would say indie games. Indie games are my favorite, but if I were to take a specific genre, it'd be like probably just like a dungeon crawler, I guess. Metroidvanias are fun, but I find that I never really like finish them. They're really fun at the start, and then I kind of just get lost, and yeah, so I don't know. That dragon looks pretty cool, kind of like a medieval Pokemon hybrid. Yeah, so this is actually okay, cool thing on this. So this is the original. As you guys probably know, if you know what Monster Tribe is, you know what fusions are at this point, because we mentioned it in basically every devlog, but going forward. But basically, instead of how like Pokemon does like shinies, or you have evolution, different things like that, we're kind of combining it all into one. And that's what fusions are, is they're different ways to kind of customize your monster, changing around their elements, their typings, and stuff like that. Anyway, so somebody asked, can I see the game? So this is the game. I actually got it fully hooked up with Steam, so now you can actually play Monster Tribe on Steam. It's not out yet, so it's only I can, but yeah, it's kind of cool. It took me a while to figure out the Steam stuff again. I am in the ocean. Guys, I'm just in the ocean right now. I guess the save file was, yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm literally in the ocean right now. Solid. Hold on. That sucks. Let's see if I can fix that super quickly. But we do really have to get to work, so. Have you played Undertale? I've played the first like 20 minutes and then I stopped. Not because it was a bad game, I just, I don't know. I forgot. I forgot I was playing it, and then yeah. Nothing else to say. I just forgot. Okay, so why did it send me in the middle of the ocean? I don't know. What file is this? Let me check. I don't think this is the demo project. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna open up an earlier version of it. I'm just gonna throw it up. This is the Monster Tribe demo that our Kickstarter backers are using right now, I think. Yeah, okay, cool. So anyway, this is the game. I'm not gonna show too much because most of you guys already know what this game is and you know what's going on, but just in case you don't, here's the game. It's an open world RPG game, very much in development still, but there's resource collection, you can mine rocks, you can cut down trees, you can fish, and then obviously there's the monster battling, which I will get to in a second. Don't worry about this. This is an old file, so there might be some bugs, but we fixed all those bugs, so it's not an issue. But hold on, let me just get a battle going. Actually, it might be easier if I just show you guys a video of it, but that's fine. Let's just do a quick battle and then we'll get to work. I'm so excited. Me too, Monica. I'm very excited. I changed around the battle background again for the 15th time. So there's a new battle background again. But yeah, so this is kind of how the game works. It's a turn-based thing. It's a team-based battling system. It's an open world, overworld with resource collection and quests and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think I actually have a description of the game in the live stream, so you can check that out. But we got to get to work now. But anyway, so as I was saying, I had this up. I've had this up for a little while now, so I'll just give you a quick rundown. It's a fusion of one of the monsters. But what's special about this is one of the backer fusions. So this is one of the fusions that I've been working on with one of our super backers. So I think it was like $150 or $200, something like that. And you get all of the previous rewards. And then on top of that, you get to design a monster fusion for the game for everybody to play. And so this is what one of our backers came up with. Obviously, I'm actually designing them, but I'm trying to get a rough estimate of what they want, through colors or what they want kind of changed with their fusion, stuff like that. Obviously, I'm the one to actually make it, but yeah, so that's why this is a little special. I've been working on quite a few different fusions for our backers, and that was the most recent one that I did. So I think in total we had about 10-ish backer influenced fusions, something like that. I don't know. I can't remember the exact number, but are you working on this game solo or are you in a team? I am in a team. It's a team of 3. I'm working myself. I do some of the coding. I do the artwork. I do the marketing, the project management, and then obviously, like story and stuff is part of my job as well. And then my brother is doing the other half of the programming. He's doing the dialogue, the other half of the story. And then we have a composer on our team, Leonard, who is a brilliant music creator. Whoa. Development. Is this Monster Tribe? Yes, this is Monster Tribe development. We're here. Community manager too. Yes. I'm also a community manager. Okay, so I think we're gonna start with a monster. I think that would be the most fun. Let's do a vote. Let's do a quick poll. On what you guys want to do first. So what should we do? Create a monster, or work on Water Ruins art? Oh no, it's too long. There we go. Okay, so you guys will vote. I'll give you a second to vote. Everybody vote. Before you vote, like the stream. Once you've done that, vote. And then we'll see what you guys want to do. It's your stream, so it only makes sense for you guys to pick what we actually do. Hopefully we can do both, but I need to get a lot of things done, and I work like a quarter of the speed when I stream, so I can't stream all my development, unfortunately. So we'll get through as much as we can, but I have a very, very long day ahead of me. Working on the art course, working on the game, and working on finishing some scripting stuff for the new video. So right now, Water Ruins environment is winning with 59% of the votes. So if you guys want to sway that poll, vote. Or if you want the Water Ruins, just, I guess, vote Water Ruins. So we'll give a couple minutes for that. I'd rather say yes to both, but if I had to choose monster, it is. Fair enough. Guys, let's hit 80 likes. We're super close. 8 likes away. Let's hit 80 likes. If we get to 200 likes by the end of the stream, I'll be doing a continuation stream of, you know, another month. Basically the same stream, but new stuff on Thursday or Friday. So yeah, make sure to like the stream and maybe share it. Share it around. By the way, for art, do you use a tablet or mouse? I use a mouse. I actually, hold on, I'll show you guys something. This is like the only artwork I've ever done in pixel art that I did in, what do you call it, with a tablet. It's one of my favorite ones, so it worked, but it's not very efficient for me. So this one I actually started with a tablet. I went back in and I fixed a few things with a mouse, because to get like the proper details and stuff, I'm just way more efficient with using the mouse. But most of this artwork was actually using a drawing tablet, just because it's more fun. I like to like the, you know, the creativity, or I guess, I don't know, the workflow of using like a pen on a tablet, but mouse is just what I've been using for the past 4 years. So it's better for me. But yeah, so I actually did make most of this with a drawing tablet, and then went back in, refined some details with the mouse. But yeah, everything else, like this piece here, this was done with a mouse and keyboard. All of my monsters, mouse and keyboard. This one here, you guys actually made live with me. This is my birthday. This is my birthday artwork. So on my birthday, I streamed, and we made this piece of artwork, which is my first actual attempt at a landscape. So that was fun. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the poll now. Actually, it's really close. It's really close. It's 44% to 56%. So hopefully we can do both. Thank you for 80 likes, guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I'm gonna end the poll now. You guys voted on creating water ruins assets. So what is this place actually called? Let me double check. So we just came up with, yesterday we came up with a bunch of names of stuff. Hold on, let's see. Gotta stay hydrated. Let's go for the water ruins. That's true. I actually didn't get any water or coffee or anything today, so I'll probably have to step out for a couple minutes at some point, just to grab something to drink and bring it back here. But yeah, I totally forgot to do that. Okay. Let's go all the way to the bottom. I think I put the names down here. Yeah. Okay. So these are the names for all the areas in the game. So spoiler alert. Sorry, I didn't forewarn anybody, but anyway, it's not a big deal. It's just names of places. But yeah. So these are all the areas in the game, and we're gonna be working on this one right now. Nisok Ruins. Nisok Ruins is what we're gonna be working on right now. So this is the water area for the game. There's the Riverlands, which connects kind of like the clearing area to the water ruins and the mountains area. But yeah, so all of these names were kind of pulled. It's kind of like how we've been naming monsters, but with like areas. So we kind of pulled different like Cree-based words, because this is like a native influenced game. More specifically, the Cree tribe. And yeah, so we pulled some names from there and then just kind of mishmashed some ideas. You know, like hold on, I'm gonna try to remember one of these. I think Waska was one that I was looking up. I think it's like a mix between like snow, ice, and mountains thrown together, and then we just called it Waska Peak because it's a mountain area. So that's kind of how that was made. Just if anybody's curious. But yeah, so let's start working on that. So the Nisok Ruins is what we're working on right now. Let me actually rename that. Actually, I'll leave it in this. But yeah, so let's check. What resources do we want to actually do right now? Okay. I tried to see if you could use a mouse with a tablet, but it bit me. Oh my god. Come on, Josh. Josh, man. Okay. So let's just start with a nice simple, I'm gonna start with a big canvas. And I'll just grab a watercolor. That's actually a nice watercolor, but think of this place. I think the closest representation to this place would be Hyper Light Drifter. Pulling a few little kind of influences from this game because I really like this game. The art, like, absolutely love. The art and the soundtrack is what pulled me in. I like barely even actually played the game, but I still say it's like my favorite game because I don't know. There's something about it that just makes me so happy. Anyway, so this kind of area is kind of, I guess, a similar-ish vibe of what we're kind of going for, is like this like floating ruins or like flooded ruins of a past civilization, just covered in water. And so you're kind of like on the tops of like these like old structures and stuff like that. So anyway, that's, I guess, the closest reference that I can pull, but yeah. Nice. I think that's a nice watercolor. So I just got recommended this in my, or got this in my recommended. Welcome, Elro Hanius. Guys, I'm gonna close my windows. I'm gonna close my windows because it's kind of loud. Okay, that's a very good reference. I agree. How many days in are you now? James, I'm about 1.5 years in. I'm about 1.5 years into this project. So I don't know. I don't know the math on that one. About what, 400, 500 days? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So I need to pull some references. So let's grab this. A lot of the old civilization uses this kind of like stone with the blue aura. It's kind of like this energy, like an ancient magic energy. So I've been using that on a lot of my totems and stuff like that. So I'm going to use this as the base color scheme for what we're doing. And I'm just going to start by creating a few simple ideas of terrain, just to pull some references. And I think that this area, for the most part, is going to be a little bit more handcrafted, like this. So then what we can do is, actually, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to grab this new color. And we should be able to just outline these objects. And then create an underneath. So I'll just shoot a couple pixels down and then I'll refine. But using this as a base, this is actually a pretty decent method for this, I would say. So yeah, let's do that. Okay. So now I want a shadow. I don't know if I want to desaturate the shadow on this or not. I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna play around with the color a little bit. I feel like saturating this shadow doesn't really make any sense. It looks so... It looks very, very disconnected. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Now, we go back in. And we do some refining. So, we want to create this as if it's like almost coming out. I don't think we need this side piece. And then we create a ripple. I like the idea of the ripple, but I might put it on here instead. Make it thicker coming out. Oh no, never mind. That doesn't work. Okay. That's not too bad. And then I want one more color. I want to highlight colors, so I'm just gonna push this color all the way up. And I think we want to highlight right where the water, where it meets the water. So I'm gonna just try to get a decent reference first. Not too bad. It's showing as if it's like in the water, right? It's showing like the reflection of it underneath the surface. Are you making the tile set for the area? So I don't think that this area is gonna have a tile set necessarily. I think it's gonna be more like a handcrafted area. So it might be maybe one of the smaller areas in the game. But I think that could be interesting. You know? There we go. I actually really like that. Not too bad. All right, do we have any questions? Guys, I'm gonna start asking for questions again, and then we'll do a poll soon. I thought we were doing the 10-day stream game for a moment. Yeah, I'm sorry, James. I actually just made a post. F's in the chat. I just made a post, I think yesterday or something. My schedule was just getting really hectic, and I decided that for my mental sanity... Oh, who's this cool guy making this live stream? What's that? What's that all about? You guys should watch this. Game dev live stream. Monster Tribe. Wow, cool. Anyway, back to reality. So on my community tab, I posted this yesterday. I'm going to be delaying the small game that I was going to make. You can read it if you want. Basically what I'm saying is scope increased on the game. I want to make it a little bit of a bigger project than it was because I'm really interested in the idea, and I thought of some cool things to kind of make it into a real cool, fun, still a free game, but a commercial Steam game. And you know, Monster Tribe, pixel art course, and YouTube videos are taking up a lot of my time. So I have to delay it for a while until things simmer down, and I just need to focus on Monster Tribe. So that's why we're doing a Monster Tribe stream today and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, let me figure out an exact design for this. Let's do kind of swapping the colors here. Swapping the colors around a little bit. I'm not huge on this anymore. But maybe just having it right around at the bottom is fine. And then I usually like to do this with most of my things. I like to just put like a line right through on the edging. I think it's a nice like gradient. It's a nice way to kind of round something off, smooth it off. Watching your stream while developing is really relaxing. I'm happy that you feel that way, Ludo. While you're developing Monster Tribe, I'm developing my own game. Watch your stream while developing is really relaxing. Thanks, man. Have you ever tried making a 3D game? I have. I spent 30 days trying to learn Unity. I spent 30 days trying to make games in Unity. Made a couple small little prototypes, and yeah, so I have, but I'm not a huge fan, at least right now. I want to focus on 2D because I love pixel art. I love doing it as a, you know, just a thing. I love making pixel art, so, you know, having that as a part of my job, making games and stuff, it works for me. But maybe in the future I'll swap, or not swap, like just add 3D modeling to the existing thing. But yeah, we'll see. So okay, I'm gonna experiment with a much simpler approach. I'll do it on the larger one so we can actually see this better. And then maybe I'll get your your guys' input. This is going to be a lot more of a clean cut style thing. I do like the one highlight thing, but it might be too much. Check Discord. I'll check Discord after the live stream. What's poppin'? What's going on, Rooster Games? How you doing? Maybe diffuse the shadow as it gets lower. The only reason I'm not going to do that is just I've stuck strong with keeping all of my colors opaque, using only a few colors per asset. So I'm going to keep the shadow I do think that the gradient helps with that though. That's too much. Okay, what do we like better? Do we like 1 or 2? This one's a lot more detailed. Either one is fine. Wait. Yeah, do we like 1 or 2? So detailed or simple? I'm gonna create a poll. Water shading. Detailed or simple. And I'm also writing left and right so you guys can know which one is which. But yeah, so throwing that up there. Poll is out there. What do you guys think? What do we think? What do we think? The vote is in your hands. Detailed, simple. Detailed, simple. Obviously, we can still do things to this. So let's say we have... Okay. We can create disruption inside of this, right? Oh wait, I didn't really show you guys. Yeah, so this is left, this is right. So do we like the detailed on the right or the simple on the left for the shading of the water? Really? Everybody's saying detailed on the right. Okay, that's actually interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. All right. I'm trying to get them both fitting in frame. We're doing a vote right now. We're doing a vote. I'm not gonna lie, I actually didn't expect that. But I'm fine with either one, so doesn't bother me. The people vote. The people vote. I'll give the people what they want to see. Detailed is winning by, Detailed is winning with 74% of the votes. That's not what I expected, but strange. I do like both, so I don't mind. But if you cross-hatch it towards the bottom, like this, talking about like that? Because I did that on the detailed one. Maybe you're saying something else. Oh man, why are you putting water? Yeah, that's true. What else would I do? Oh, right. It would be the ground. That's true. That's fair. But maybe this one wouldn't be? I think that one would start to stay. Yeah, my bad. Yavor. Is that how you say your name? Yavor? Hello, Reece. This is my first time talking to you. Welcome. It's good to have you here. I like to see new faces. We hit 100 likes. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. I actually might be doing a Discord emoji. We haven't done that in a long time, so maybe we could do a Discord emoji. If everybody smashes the like button right now, we'll do a Discord emoji in a bit after we finish this poll. So you guys are all saying right. So I'll work with the right side, but I'll try to fix it a little bit. The first thing is I don't like this color. Going to try and fix the color of the shine. This looks better to me. So don't forget to grab that drink. Yeah, I forgot about the drink thing. I'll grab a drink soon. Might not be realistic, but the water in the cracks looks kind of interesting. We'll work something out. We'll work something out. I do like the idea of doing cracks and stuff though. How would I get rid of this? Let's see. I'm trying to not have it super... Not too bad. Never mind. That looks weird. That's starting to get kind of wonky. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell when it's going into the water and when it's just like a piece of the rubble. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out a method. A method to the madness. Okay. I'm gonna drop this down. There we go. We can also do some of this kind of texturing as well in the ground. This would be something we could do as a tile set, but Anyway, I'm gonna go with this. I think this looks the best. We curve the edging. We have a highlight piece of the water. Maybe we sink this. No, that looks too... I like this jarring change between the two. Yes, water erodes. Change is good. I agree. Yo, man, I love the music in the background. Do you have a link to the playlist? So if you just type in chillhop.com, it'll show up, and you can listen. It's just chill hop. So, love your videos. Thank you, Alka. Appreciate it. Maybe break up the highlight so the water looks less still. Break up the highlight. You think so? I'm not sure. Maybe we can do a little bit of an animation, but personally, I think it's fine like this. I mean, that's cool too. Trying to figure out I'm trying to figure out a method to the madness. Don't get me wrong, this is cool, but I think that for efficiency's sake, I'm just gonna keep it clean. Gotta say though, you're really good at your at pixel art. Thank you, Stark. Thank you, David. What's going on, man? Does the character have a name? Does he? I actually don't remember. I don't think so. I don't think he does yet, but I'm sure he will soon. He will soon. I'm sure. Okay. Use the same technique across all the water. When we have a small thing like this, I don't think we need to do the cross. I don't think we do. It looks fine like that. But for the smaller pieces, I think we can just leave it without that kind of cross into the water. That submerge of the water. That looks fine to me. But this one gets a little bit bigger, so we'll do it on this one. Anyway, I'll be taking questions again. So if you guys have any questions, shoot them in the live chat and I will read them. My best tip as a beginner is to work on lower canvas sizes, 8x8, 16x16, eventually work your way to larger canvas sizes. I would agree with you. I think 16x16 is personally the easiest to work with. 8x8, you have very, very little detail and you have to get creative. Again, if you're trying to make like really good looking professional pixel art, 8x8, you're very restricted and it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. 16x16 I think it's not super detailed, but you can still get in a little bit of detail. Makes it easier. That's what I do. Most of my stuff is based in 16x16. So yeah, I just like the style and it's easy for me. So ew, cross is needed. You think so? It is your project after all. Yeah, I mean I appreciate the feedback. I use 32x32. Yeah, I use about a 32x32 for my monsters as well. My monsters are a 42x42. So it's like a 48x48 style canvas-ish. But some of them are a little bit smaller. You know? So back to this. I'm not gonna lie, I really like this aesthetic. Reminds me a little bit of Hyperlight Drifter. That's kind of a mood. It's kind of the mood right now. So, John Quays, hey yo, what's going on, man? How you doing? .99% of the time, this is how I do rubble kind of texturing. Is you just do a mix between a 2-sized cube and a 1-sized cube. So just a pixel and then 4 pixels in a square. That's what I do most of the time. Any plants? Plants love to grow around water. Definitely we'll be doing some plants. Let me check the Trello, see what we have. So rooftops / water, this is our main design. The last thing is what if on certain ones we do a what if we kind of enclose it on the edge? It's always about experimenting. I like that. I like that. I like that. Let's do that on this one here. It would be useful for more of the larger slabs. I think it's interesting. Maybe we can pull it up. Nope. I really love this kind of stuff. This just free forming things, creating some shapes, doing some stuff. It's fun. But I'm not actually going to be doing this when I'm creating the levels. When I'm creating the levels, I'll have a much more structured format than this. I'll lay out all the blocks in the entire area, and then I'll do what we did before, where we use outlining techniques. You just press the outline, and then you draw the shadows underneath and stuff like that. So to make my life easier. But for now, this is just a prototype zone, and I think this is fine. So the next thing to do is check live chat. It looks like a sponge. Thanks, man. What tone is the game? It's pretty, it's a mix between like humorous and kind of like kid friendly, but also serious and a little bit more on the dark side. I'd say the history is more dark, kind of like Zelda, you know, like kids play Zelda, kids can whatever, but it is a little bit on the darker side in theme and kind of story and stuff like that. So that's what I would relate it to. Rooftops I'm going to mark as finished for the time being. Large stone platform structures, I don't know what that means. Oh, that's this. So this is kind of the same thing. Oh, but it's to cross water. So for the crossing water thing, these are the cross waters. In reality, we would have these kind of hooked up together. Like that. Let's connect these. Let's do some connection. Nice. This piece is kind of just under the water, right? Maybe for that we can just do something like this where the water is jutting out. Not fully sure. We'll have to figure something out for when things are kind of overlapping each other. For now though, we can just keep it like this. Technically, you would be able to use these stepping stone pieces to interchange. Small ones like this might not need that little extra water shine. I want to add little pebble pieces in, right? Like that. Kind of cute. Like debris flowing through the water. The problem is this is going to be a lot of work, and I'm not a huge fan of work. It does look way better though. With doing all this little detailing, game's going to look infinitely way better. 100 times better. It's worth it, but it is annoying. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Last one. Let's do this one real quick. There's the base. We outline. Outline again. Maybe 2-3 times. This one's kind of shallow. And that's it. That's how we would do it in the actual game. That's how I'm going to do it. The platforms look really good. Thank you. Yes, looks good. Shadow from the larger object on the smaller. Shadow from the larger object on the smaller. You mean, oh, right. Well, the thing is that it would be the shadow needs to come on whatever object is the shading is coming from, right? It'd be like that. I think that's a good way to do it. Thank you. Who sent that in? Who said that? That's a good point. Josh, thank you. Create a few pieces of rubble art, then I don't think I can program it in. I'm not that smart. Oh, have them move to the level? Maybe. I do like these kind of floating pieces though to fill it out. It's interesting. It's just gonna take so much work. Okay, so here's my new rule. If it curves in, it has this highlight. If it doesn't, we don't put the highlight on. I think that's going to be the rule. I think that's the new rule. And that's what art is, right? It's just creating a bunch of rules and then following those rules, and then that's how you create an art style. It doesn't need to be perfect, right? There's a much better way of doing something like this. But as long as you stick with rules, it helps to create some kind of art style which people like. People like consistency. So is this the best? Probably not. Probably not, but that doesn't matter necessarily. This is my little finished village piece. Not village, but you know what I mean. Okay, I think that the shadow needs to be here though too. It needs to come up one on the actual platform and then one on the shading. That looks very good. Thank you. Thank you, Chen. That's a solid rule to use. I agree. I think it'll work. I think it's fine. If it doesn't have the curve or the ridge, then we don't put the highlight in the water. Because that typically means it's a smaller object, so we don't need as much shading. We don't need as much detail. Okay. Alternatively, we could just get rid of the... No, that looks even weirder. Okay. I like this rule. This is the rule that we're going to follow. These really small ones, I don't think 3 works. I think we got to do 4 or 2. Damn. Okay, it's question time. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll answer them. Have some conversations. Does anybody have questions? Ping me in the chat and I will read it. Now I'm trying to figure out a rule for this. Do we stick a thing in here? Highlight? No, we don't. Okay, this is fine. Hey, what's up? How's your day? My day is going pretty good. Started off... I don't know. It's a good day. It's a good day. Petition for there to be a statue of Stowport in this area. Sign here. Yeah, man, I agree. I think that would be kind of cool. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe. It amazes me that that the more you add, the better things look. I always gave up on my art too soon because it was looking good, quite enough for me, but maybe I'll try giving myself more time. Yeah, man. I mean, just keep practicing and don't put your expectations too high on yourself. Maybe we need a third color. I think we need to create another color specifically when we're trying to create like a hole in something. That 100% is what we needed to do. 100%. That is what we needed to do. So now we just fill all of these holes and it'll look much better, in my opinion. There's just something off about this. It's okay. We'll figure out specifics later on. Specular points are fine, though, as in metal in the crack. Well, it's more of like a stone. It's not like a metal specifically. Also, yeah, I think only having the light on the one side is better. Sweet. This is my little test zone. And I think getting rid of more of these. There shouldn't be too many of these little specular pieces. I'll stick with that. Yo, just arrived. What are you doing? I am creating the water ruins assets for Monster Tribe. That is what we're working on right now. Ganiru. And also, if we get 200 likes, I think is what I told you guys. If we get 200 likes, we'll do a continuation stream on Thursday or Friday. You know, creating some monsters, creating some assets. But anyway, we need to move on to something else. So large stone platform structures is this, technically. It's these little pieces. It's the rubble that allows you to connect from one piece to another. Let's just create one more as a representation over here. Start with our main blocks. Fill them in. And then we can outline these. I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible. So I'm not wasting your time here. That was easy. Nice and easy. We already broke the rule, though. I forgot to make these corner pieces come in. Already breaking the rules. So we gotta fix that. No more rule breaking. Sweet. Okay. And then we'll just throw in a couple random smaller pieces just to fill out the water a little bit. Boom. Done. That would be the connecting piece. Oh, I broke this. There we go. That was done as fast as I could possibly attempt to do. Okay, so I'm gonna name this Water Ruins. We're gonna create a new folder for our assets. Water Ruins, and then we'll throw this in as water slash structure. Okay. Nice representation. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's do one or two more little assets, and then we'll swap to a monster design because it was a very split vote. Maybe you should add the player character as a reference for scale. I agree. I should actually do that. Let me do that real quick. That's such a good idea. Look at this, guys. Look at this. I made an elder. So that the game is going to have like an elder, right? And I actually animated this completely differently than how I would with most objects. So here's the normal NPCs. And they would just bob up and down, right? Oh. They didn't change the colors on this one. And I actually got rid of the feather. It was too much for the design. It was too much. I liked the feather, but yeah, it was a little too much. Sometimes you gotta cut. One more. Is that it? Nice. Anyway, yeah, so this is how like most of the NPCs are actually animated, is they do like this bobbing up and down motion, right? And then so for the elder, I decided to do something completely different and have this actually like the cloak moving in the wind, just to kind of show like, hey, like this is a different NPC, and whatever, right? So that's kind of where that is coming from. And then, yeah. So yeah, this is also an NPC that I had created for, it's an NPC I created for one of the Kickstarter backers as well. So yes, people did monster fusions, but there's also some people that have NPCs in the game, and some statues in the game, which I'm working on. I'll show you guys quickly if I can find it. I just like to show you guys, you know, just stuff that might not be mentioned in devlogs. That's what Stream Gang is for. You guys are the behind the scenes. You're seeing behind the scenes. I think somebody actually just mentioned that in the live chat. Are you still doing the water ruins? Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple more little assets and then we'll create a monster. I don't want to be streaming forever today. We've already been streaming for like an hour. Hold on, let me turn my camera a little bit. Camera's a little off. Little off. Okay, is that better? I haven't been looking at you guys too much. I apologize. Do you guys like the camera better on the side? Or does that make you feel weird? I just feel like when it's like in front of me, when I'm like staring at you guys all the time, while I'm working, I look like an idiot half the time. So at least if it's like on the side and I'm like paying attention to what I'm doing, it doesn't like, you guys aren't like staring into my soul. It's just my opinion. But yeah, so I'm in the middle of kind of getting my, hold on, let me see if I can, I guess my room's pretty tidy. Hold on, guys, let me, I don't know how to do this. I'm showing you my little room tour. This is my room tour. So we got some curtains over here, right? Boom. Light above me. Bam. Light above me. This is kind of disorienting. Computer, laptop. You guys can see my stuff. What's going on here right now? This is me. Hello. Hi guys. What's going on? And then yeah, bed. We got a bed. We got a drawer, a mirror. What else? We got a closet over there. And I think that's it. And then I got my stuff over there. My camera, my speaker, my lamp, my water with no water in it. Yeah, that's literally everything. The only reason that I'm doing this is because I just moved like 2 days ago. So I'm just giving you guys a little tour, room tour. Curtains, no need to flex, my guy. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, they were actually just put up like 10 minutes before I jumped on live stream, so. Anyway, there's the room tour. Hope you guys liked it. Back to live chat. Let me see what you guys are saying. That's a nice looking bed. Thanks, man. Yeah, yeah, thanks. This dude really populating his room with furniture. Yeah, it's a little overpopulated. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is I'm getting a new desk. Just a little, thing. More than likely, I'll be getting a sponsor, and you guys have maybe seen the sponsor if you're in the game dev community. But I reached out to them. I was like, hey, actually, I don't think I mentioned that I was moving. But anyway, basically, I was like, yo, I'm moving to a new place. I need a desk. What are we saying? Like, what are we saying about that? So yeah, I have like a desk that I'm using right now, but hopefully, if all, goes well, in a couple days or something, couple weeks, I'll have a new desk, and then I'll have to rearrange stuff again. Because right now, like my desk is pushed up against the window, which means that my light, which is above my head right here, you guys can probably see a little shine coming from the light. The light is above me, and because it's so close to me, because it's right against the wall, I can't actually really use the light. So I'm gonna have to kind of rearrange my room again, move some stuff around. So this is temporary. Anyway, yeah. So, but yeah, chime in. Side angle cam is better in my opinion. I think it's kind of cool. I like it because then I can just like look off at you guys, and you guys know exactly, like, I'm talking to you over here, I'm working over here, I'm looking at live chat, and so you can kind of like, depending on where I'm looking, you can know what I'm looking at, right? So, Nanskip, hey Reece, hi, what's going on? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Side is better. Side is way better. Okay, cool. Yeah, nice. Do the other characters have wind too? No. So the whole thing behind that is this NPC is slightly different because it's the Elder. It's like the main quest thing. Hold on, let me move this off screen. What is going on? Yeah, this is what he's talking about. So I did like a wind animation for the Elder. And that's different from how the main animations, this is the main idle animation. I just did that because the Elder's like old, stiff. So it gives it more of like a power pose. And yeah, it's different. So it kind of shows like, hey, this NPC is different from the other NPCs. But yeah, just a personal style choice, just something I felt was something that was cool. So that's what I did. Alec, what's going on? How you doing? Woku, how you doing? I didn't watch your videos I haven't watched your videos in a while, even though I hope that you're doing great. I wonder how your game is doing. Yeah, my game is going well. It's going well. We're making some progress. So yeah, we're gonna do a couple little assets and then we'll make a monster. So what assets do we need to do? This done. Wooden planks we can probably do. Yeah, we'll do the wooden planks. And then we'll just grab the bush. Actually, I guess we don't really have, I'm not gonna have any bush object. Let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna use this I'm gonna use the cave as a reference. So in the cave, let's see, can we find, trying to look for something specific, which is not here. Okay, I need to find the tile set. Oh my god. All my stuff is everywhere, so it's kind of confusing. I'm looking. I think it's called grass, actually. It might be called grass. So if we go into this, yeah, this. I think this is it. Nice. So this will allow us to actually we're gonna do the same thing. So actually, I'll actually do this. I'll create a new one. And then we just grab the colors. So let me close down this NPC stuff. Water structures. So we go here, we grab the main colors. We go back. And so our grass would be, yeah, our main color is that. And then, yeah, so that should work. So basically how this works is it's a tile set, right? It's a tile set. that gets split up into a bunch of boxes, and then you can just grab those boxes and move them around and do different things. I'll have to change this up a little bit because I don't want this exactly like how the ruins works, but I want the cave as a reference, because if I grab this and put this on here, does this make sense? Not really. Not really. I'm gonna continue to try though. I'm gonna see if this works. Oh, right. Okay, we're gonna have to do this manually. I just want to see if I can implement like some little small grass patches. That way we can have like, you know, some kind of nature in the scene. So the grass, 2 doesn't look good. If we do that, and then maybe add this outline underneath. We could do the darker outline right against the grass patch, and then it fizzles out. It's not too bad. Hey, I'm also making a game. Nice. Very sexy game. Thank you, Theo. Appreciate it. I like when you look at the chat monitor, you also look at the chat on screen. So if you look left, the chat is positioned on the left screen. Just an idea. I see some streamers do that. Oh, right. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that. That's interesting. That's interesting. When's the monster making? It's coming soon. I'll do 1 or 2 more little sprite things. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay. So we have some grass, right? I don't think this works. It doesn't look proper to me. Maybe if I outline all the way around, it might look okay. Because it's kind of like sunk into the structure. Honestly, not sure though. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, that looks better. I think this actually works. What size are your NPC sprites? How big are they? Let me check. Let me check just for you. Just for you. They're probably like around like 12. It's like a 16 by 16. Add 1 more flower. All right, I'll do that. Mind blown. Mind blown. Okay. But now, like, does this need to be all the way around too? It might need to be. Yeah, I mean, it looks all right. What if we double the shadow on the bottom? Guys, this is what game dev is, or at least this is what game dev is for me. It's just constantly working and trying to figure something out over and over and over. It's just trial and error. I'm not by no means am I a professional. I don't know, it looks good. I just do something until eventually it looks reasonably correct. That's how that, you know, pans out. Okay, I kind of like this. Kind of like that. So that's what we'll go with for the grass. And then I'm just gonna change this color. So I think it should be a little bit more like damp and like soaked. So we're gonna make it a grass color, but we're gonna make the grass color a little bit more blue. A lot of my grass is usually lighter than this, but I think for this area we can do a nice like darker blue. That looks pretty good. And then obviously the grass as well. Let me just go to the grass. Let me grab this normal grass, but might need to change it. Okay, we need to change that color for sure. That actually works. Okay, that works really well. Okay, I like this. So, yeah, this is gonna be our grass that we use. Isto Inc. Oh man, he's back. He's always here. Always here. Oh yeah, Stephen Huang. Oh yeah. Touch the grass with Thanos love. I mean, you know what it is. You know how it be. How long do you think the monster? How long do you think the monster will be made? Soon. Well, we did the grass, so the last thing we'll do is the wooden plank. Once we do the wooden plank, I'll do the thing. Just kidding. One more thing. One more thing. One more thing. I promise. One last thing. I'm just gonna grab the bush and see if the bush works. So if we grab this bush, we put it on here. Does this make any sense? No, it does not, because it's not on grass. So if we throw this bush on here, does this make sense? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. Oh God. So I'm just gonna change the colors of this to reflect. It'll be very soon, is what I'll say. Creating the monster will be very, very soon. It's all the information I can give you at this point in time. There we go. So that's our bush. I should have really done this on a separate layer, but that's all right. Just gonna erase this tree thing for now, this bush. And then if we plop it down on here, I think it'll be fine. Obviously there's like, you know, half of a half of a berry and, you know. However, I think we have a winner.
Bam. That way we technically can have a few random bushes. But yeah, I mean, this isn't set up correctly, but that's fine. This is just our reference. Just our reference. So now we can cross off Ramberry Bush. Floating driftwood and house rubble, I'm not gonna do. The water sign, the water chest, stuff like that, I'll do later. After the monster, maybe we'll go back. Reece, why do you not show your Game Maker project / code? I actually do. We just had it open a little while ago. You guys can look through whatever you want. It's just people get bored. A lot of people don't use the engine, so they don't really know what's going on, which is understandable. And so it's just hard. It's hard to do coding streams, especially with a game that's so far in production like this. Everything's just gonna look like a jumble of disaster, right? So, yeah. There's nothing against it. I find that people are a lot more engaged when I do the art streams. So it's something a lot more people can relate to. So, yeah, makes sense. Anyway, let's go back to the grass. I'm gonna grab this. Oh no, that's not good. So our pebbles are using the same color. Oh man. All right, hold on. Yeah, we gotta fix this. I don't know how we fix this. For now, we keep it as is. Yeah, I'll do this stuff later. But this is the general approach to how we'll do grass patches in this area. Is just things like this. Small little pieces, and then we have the grass. The little blades, and then, you know, just like that. That's how we can do grass patches in this area, which is a little bit more strange, but sorry. I'll fix this petal stuff and whatever at a later point. But for now, we're gonna leave it. Okay. So let's go back. So the water structure, and we're gonna do no bushes. Guys, I've decided we're not gonna do bushes in this area. We're just gonna do like grassy patches and stuff. We're not gonna do bushes. So I'm gonna remove it from the Trello list. This item isn't gonna exist in this environment. So yeah. Anyway, last thing to do, wooden planks. I'm gonna find a reference again, pull some colors. Let's say this piece of wood. Let's grab this color. Actually, I wanna use the oak. I'm gonna use the oak, so let me find the oak. I think if we go to the burnt forest area, which is not called that anymore, but for now, I guess that's what it's called. So we're gonna use the oak, or maybe we could use the redwood trees, not sure. But, no. Okay, whatever, let's use this maroon. Let's see, does this work better? If I throw in wooden plank here. It's very dark. It's extremely dark. No, that doesn't really look like wood on its own. So we'll use this color instead. Okay, these ones will be super simple. These ones, I think, need to have the water go over it, the object, maybe? I mean, this looks like a tiny canoe now. This looks like a tiny canoe. So yeah, no. We want only the water to kind of pull across this object. I'll be taking questions soon. So if you have any questions, shoot them in the live chat and I will read them in about 30 seconds. Shoot your questions below, ping me in the chat. And this is all we do for the things. Is something like this. Well, let's grab a highlight color. Where would we put the highlight color? Here or here? Yeah, there's a few different things that we could do. So I'm just gonna test things out. So this one is an absolute no-go. Then these are kind of the reverse. So it's wherever the dark outline is not. And then there's this where we do it wherever the dark outline is. So maybe this one would be on top. But yeah, guys, shoot your questions. I'm gonna be reading them very soon. Trying to not get too overly complicated with this. I think this is the best, personally. I think that's the best. So let's use that rule. Okay, chat. Where's my chat? I'm just gonna cross this off. All right, I'm back. What's going on? We are creating some wooden planks. So I tested with a few different ways to highlight it, and I came up with a method that works. So wherever there is no dark outline piece, we just dot the shading or the highlight color, and I think that works. We don't want to get super fancy. We just want something that works, and I think this works. So that is all we do. What do you do when you're burnt out doing your game? It happens to me a lot. So what do you do when you're burnt out making your game? What I do is, I mentioned this in the last stream, so I'm not going to talk about it too much, but basically, if you want my actual real advice, I would say watch the videos that Gugus and myself made on YouTube. We made it a couple months ago. I'll just super quick throw it on screen. But this is like my actual advice of what I would say. We talked about motivation, inspiration, and determination. Those 3 things together are covered in the 2 videos. So I'll just look up our names. Hopefully it pops up. Yeah, these 2 videos. Type in Good Gifts Reece. These 2 videos we made together. One on his channel, one on mine. 7 months ago or whatever. So anyway, yeah. That is what I would actually say. I talked about determination, which is basically when you don't have the motivation, when you're not feeling fully inspired to work on your project, working on it anyway. Those are like my tips and strategies for determination. And Good Gifts also gave his advice. We kind of, interchanged both videos. So that's what I would say, just because it's a long explanation. It's a very important topic. So I don't want to, just rush past it. So I would just say that is what I would, follow for me. That is what I would, my advice. What's your favorite video of yours? My favorite video, I think, actually don't know. Hold on, let me go back to the channel. Damn it, Naveen. But yeah, in super short, if I were to just give one simple thing right off the bat, I would say, actually I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. What's my favorite video? I would say definitely one of my newer ones. Like this one, I really like this video. Stop making games like this. This one was really good. And then also my newest video, just because there's a lot, I really liked having the collaboration pieces in there. It's kind of like my transition video, because I want to start introducing a lot more face-to-face communication on the videos and stuff like that. So I did a lot more of that stuff. I have my friends in there. Actually, I think Isto asked that question. Isto Inc. is in that video. So if you guys like Steven and what he does, he's in that video. He gave his advice. So yeah, really like that video. Really like stop making games like this. Making an open world RPG was a huge mistake. That video just popped off. So, I gotta commend that video for just doing well views wise. And then yeah, actually the videos that I did with Good Gifts, the determination and the motivation videos, those were best collab. I love that collab. That was my favorite collab. I love Mark. I love Good Gifts. He's such a good guy and I love working with him. So it was just very natural to work together, make those videos. And I think there's a lot of useful information in those videos. I haven't watched them in a few months, but I'm sure they kind of hold up to what we were doing, hopefully. But yeah, so that's what I would say. Basically just my newer videos is what I think are the best. LOL celebrity cameo. Yeah, man. Pretty much. Does the thumbnail have any significance to it? Which thumbnail? Determination? No, I think the thumbnail is just him, the character mining, which is hard work, which is determination. It's hard work. So yeah, no, I think that's where it came from. What do you recommend to get good at art other than practice? There's a few resources I would recommend, which is, people online. For me personally, I learned the majority of what I learned was from a few of my friends, actually, Pixel Pete. Learned a lot from him, and we actually worked on a game jam together, but it never actually released. we made a game for a game jam. And the game actually didn't exist. The file didn't exist, but it is a cool game. I'll show you some of the prototype artwork from that game, which I don't know. Pete didn't actually. Yeah, I don't remember this situation. There was 3 artists on the game. I did a lot of the menu stuff. Where is that? Space Game? Is that it? This? Yeah, here's some concept stuff. So I did a lot of the menu artwork, which you guys have seen. I incorporated these buttons into Monster Tribe, but they actually came from this game originally. And then these HUDs elements and stuff like that. And then there was another pixel artist who was doing the background stuff and the spaceships and stuff. Anyway, that's such a huge sidetrack. We don't need to discuss this. I would just say, there's some great resources online, people, Brandon James Greer, what's his name? Adam C. Eunice, Heart Beast, Pixel Pete. Those are like the 4 main guys that I follow. Mort as well, from like pixel art stuff. I don't even remember what the question was. What do you recommend to get good at art? I would say like, yes, practice, but also like consistency. Spend like, make it fun for yourself, but you know, spend like, do like a 30-day challenge. I used to do a lot of like kind of like daily challenges where it's like every day I'm doing a specific thing. That's how I learned how to backflip. That's how I learned how to handstand. That's how I learned how to progress in art, is just being consistent and every single day doing something, whatever that may be, whatever skill that is. But I do think consistency is the key. Anyway, yeah, so we got our wooden planks here. I'll just do a couple more. Well, hold on, these need to connect. I want these to connect to the bridge. But yeah, I think like super easy way to just like, okay, cool. Yeah, these connect now. These paths connect. Then we have a little debris piece. Which again, whenever we're doing little debris, we can just do something like this. Don't you keep running away from me? Don't you keep running away from me? Running away from me. Little dots of debris in the water. Bam. And then we say, we got a bridge now. We got a crossing of paths. Bam. That's a bridge. Except technically we would have to like connect this here. How would this work? I guess you could never really, let me think here. I think we have to actually create some kind of like extra piece that would come out. Yeah. Something like that. Very rough. Extremely rough, but yeah. That would have to be a part of our drawing. Nice. I do art commissions on Fiverr to learn. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I think commissions is also a cool way to learn. Well, I mean, you have to be like enough established to like be good enough to do commissions. But yeah, I was doing commissions for a little while, and it's cool. It's great practice because you're getting other people to kind of like, you know, you're practicing a new style. Like when I was doing commissions, people don't want exactly what I'm doing for my games and stuff like that. So it forces you to kind of get out of your comfort zone and try something new. But yeah, so that's also good advice. Great advice, man. Okay. I'm just gonna leave this as, I'm just gonna mark this as done. Let's just say that these connect. They're not the same height. Doesn't make sense. But that's okay. Anyway, let's move on to the monster. We'll do the monster and then we'll probably end the stream because
it's already been a long time and we don't have that much time. There's a lot more things I need to get done, and when I work on stream, I don't work efficiently at all. So let me read through chat and see what's going on. I was talking about the stream thumbnail with the Switch case. Right, hold on. Somebody actually asked me about that before, like earlier, before I started the stream. Hold on, let me pull it up. So somebody asked me, hey, like, is this the official Switch cover art? It is not. Unfortunately, it is not. It's probably going to look a lot better than this. But I threw something together as a representation for a thumbnail. So no, it's not the real thing, but expect something similar. I'm sure. But yeah, no, it's not the actual like Switch thing. If you guys didn't know, this game's coming out on Steam and it's coming out on Nintendo Switch in 2022. So the clickbait is real. Hey man. Yeah, I mean, hey, if there's no better design than this, then sure, you guys can have this as the game cover art, but I'm sure I can think of something better. Even if just like if the design is slightly changed, like if the logo's kind of pushed to the bottom right or something, or like, you know, just the sizing and stuff. The monster's ears kind of cut off here, and characters just chilling. So I don't know, we'll see. I got scammed. Yeah, you guys got scammed. Yeah. 100%, it's all about practice. There's no substitution for just doing. I've been pushing my own comfort levels with video editing recently for my YouTube videos. That's how you learn and get better. I agree with Jason 100%. The thing that got me, which I talked about in my last video, in my like how to get better at game dev or whatever. One of the things that I mentioned, and then we'll get into the monster thing. I'll create a poll and you guys can vote on what kind of monster we're drawing. But to kind of talk about what Jason's saying here, basically the thing that drove me the most to like improve was actually just my friends. Making friends on YouTube, you know, like making friends with like-minded people that are doing the same things as you or in the same industry as you. That's what drove me to like, okay, I need to like work as hard or maybe even harder than these people, so I can, you know, grow alongside them and, you know, sharing these kind of experiences of growth and learning and developing skills and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that if I had no friends from like YouTube, game development, stuff like that, I would be like half as good as I am now, because yeah, like, you know, friends inspire me to just, you know, keep progressing and not settle for where I'm at now. I want to always be better than my previous self. So yeah, anyway, I got some monster ideas here, which I might actually eventually turn into a video, but we'll see. I don't know. Basically, I was grabbing some unique animals in the real world. Guys, I'm starting to space out. Oh my god, I'm spacing out so hard right now. Anyway, I grabbed some animals from the real world that are super weird, and I was gonna throw them into like monster ideas. So for example, like dusky batfish. I looked at this again because I made these like 4 or 5 months ago. And I was like, what is a dusky batfish? I thought that was just like random words that I threw together or something. So I looked it up, dusky batfish. And then I remembered, I was like, whoa, yeah, I forgot. So these are like actual animals that exist that are super weird and things that I want to inspire monsters in the game from. So yeah, this is a dusky batfish. Like, is that not the coolest thing? I don't want a fish. But if I were to have a fish, like, this is it, right? Like, this is it. But yeah, and then like, there was another one. What's the other one? Parrotfish. What's a parrotfish? It's cool because I forget what they are now. Oh yeah, these things are just disgusting. They have like teeth or like a beak or something. I don't know. They're just weird fish. This is probably the most normal one though.
Oh my god. Yo, chill, chill. That's hilarious. Anyway, so what's another one? Poodle moth? What's a poodle moth? I'll get you guys to vote on some of these, so we'll look over them, we'll see what they are, and then, yeah, we'll make a monster out of one of these. These things are, like, super cute. Well, kind of. Like, this is real. How is this thing real? They look like Eevee a little bit, yeah. Like, these are legit, like, moths. Like, these are actual, like... Look, it's a Pokemon. It's already a Pokemon, man. Look at this. level 50 poodle moth. But yeah, they're apparently like pretty big. Like, Jesus Christ, look at how big this thing is. It's the size of this guy's hand. Is that real? Nah, yeah, that's real. Look, they're all that size. Disgusting. Anyway, I thought it'd be cool for a monster idea. Glass frog. I think you can only have 4 options in a poll, so I'll just have to pick my favorite 4. Glass frog, not super creative. They're just frogs that are like see-through, and like, I guess, glow in the dark. You could probably put these in your room and in your kid's room and have it as a nightlight. Yeah, kind of dope. Sun bears. Sun bears also are not like the most unique creature in the world. They're just kind of interesting because they have these like long tongues and like the pig nose and stuff like that. They're kind of weird. I was thinking it could be cool to like actually make it like a sun bear and like actually have it like guarding like a mini sun, like a mini star, and make it like a fire guardian type. So that was my idea for that. What's the last one? Mammon cheese. I don't even know how do you say that? How do you say that, guys in chat? How do you say this name? Mammon Cheesaurus? Mamenchosaurus? Mamenchosaurus? Is that it? Mamenchosaurus? It's just like a Brachiosaurus. It's a very long-necked dinosaur. And I thought it'd be cool because I don't have many dinosaur-based creatures in the game yet. There's a couple, like Soliar. Where's Soliar? He's based on like a raptor type thing, a velociraptor. This guy, he's kind of like a velociraptor with like some bone armor over him. But yeah, there's not a lot of dinosaur-inspired creatures in this game. So I thought it'd be cool to do like a Brachiosaurus or something. Anyway, so I'm going to throw a couple on there in the poll. So what monster should we make? I'll do the sun bear. I think that would be an interesting one. And then the poodle moth is what? An air sorcerer? Pretty generic. Dusky batfish. That one was pretty cool. As a water ranger. Like this one, I'm thinking I basically just take it straight from the actual animal and turn it into a monster. Almost. And then just add a few little extra details. Because I think it's just the design of this creature is so cool. It's so interesting. So yeah. And then Mammon Cheesaurus. I don't even know. I don't know if I'm saying this properly, but you know what? This thing could actually be cool as a fire type and have it like have like volcanoes on its back. So let's do that. Let's do fire feral for that. Dino. It's a dinosaur. It's a dino. Okay, so the poll has been sent. You guys can vote. Meme cheese saurus. Close enough. Close enough. Poodle moth. the votes flew in and poodle moth started it off strong. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you guys a minute to vote. Everybody get in there. Vote for your favorite monster thing. So this is the Mammon Chor... I don't know. And then the Dusky Batfish. I'll just pull all of them up and you guys can vote. So this is the Dusky Batfish. Kind of cool. Not gonna lie. It's not the most creative thing ever. It's just like a black fish with orange outline, but I don't know. I think they're cool. What else? There's the sun bear. And then what's the last one? Was that it? I think that's it. Oh yeah, oh no. I'm confused. Oh, the poodle moth. Right. So yeah, here's a poodle moth, sun bear, dusky batfish, brachiosaurus thing. Poodle moth is currently winning, sun bear in second place. Can we swing the votes? Can we swing the votes? I guess we'll see. Hey Reece, I'm still working on a game. Do you have any advice? What kind of advice are you looking for, man? Moths send shivers down my spine. Yeah, man. They're pretty scary. They're pretty weird things. But like specifically the poodle moth, like what? How is that real, man? That's weird. But look at this chibi of it. It's kind of cute. I mean, not gonna lie, like they're kind of just cute. But yeah. These are our contestants. I'm surprised the Brachiosaurus didn't get more votes. I'm pretty surprised by that. 169 likes. Okay, guys, let's try to get to 200 likes. We can do it. We can do it. We won't be streaming for too much longer, but yeah. Drake Storm, no way. That's so weird, guys. Drake's from my real life, from like, how long ago is that now? It's got to be like 8 years ago. I don't even know. I probably haven't talked to this guy in like at least half a decade. At the minimum. At the minimum. Just smack them with a nail, easy. How do you smack a moth with a nail? That seems incredibly difficult. Okay, anyway. The poodle moth looks like it's winning. So this is what you guys voted for. Hey. This is what you voted for. So, I mean, this one's tiny. That's actually kind of gross. I like the big ones. Actually, they're kind of gross now too. Okay, well, yeah, this is what you guys voted for. So we're gonna do the poodle moth. Probably the weirdest animal in the animal kingdom. Wait, why did I close that? I need this as a reference. So I guess I can use this. Oh, Reece didn't get my Hollow Knight reference. Right. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, true. Okay, let's grab a couple references. For anybody interested, this app is called... I actually don't remember. I'll check in a sec. It's called Pure Ref. One of my subscribers actually showed it to me on a stream a long time ago. They were like, hey man, why don't you use like a reference app to pull references from? And I didn't really know that those existed, so here we are. Using one now. There's no other good references. I like this one because it's very cute. I don't think that this is real, but I like the idea of keeping it very cute, so let's find maybe one more reference. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Yeah, I can't really find any more good references. This is alright. Alright. So now all we do is we just drag these in. So I'll close this down. We just drag these into the program. And then how do you... I can't remember how to do this. Wow, for now we can just move them. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Please consider doing a goblin shark, anglerfish, star-nosed mole, or a tarsier? I don't know what that is. Goblin shark would be cool. Anglerfish. We technically have like an anglerfish inspired thing. Kind of. Not really. Okay. Trying to move the canvas around a little bit. Okay. That's fine. And then I'm just going to move this down. Okay, so now we have our preview tab, our reference tab, and then we can actually start making the monster. I'm thinking this will be a lot smaller of a creature. I think we keep this as a very small base with big wings. Can the moth monster have electricity shoot from its antenna? Some kind of electrical monster. Well, what? It's an air creature, I think, right? I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be like cyber. You guys gotta remember, there can be fusions too. So just because the initial design of the creature looks a certain way, doesn't mean it won't have a fusion that could represent something that you like. Okay, I'm gonna end this poll now. You guys voted for the moth. What a weird world to be living in. Definitely thinking a bigger eye. But these colors would actually kind of be reversed because we want it to be like white with a black eye. But anyway, I'm just creating the silhouette right now. So the majority of this creature would be its wings for sure. But we just gotta fine tune a little bit. Okay, so this looks good for reference. I know there's literally nothing on screen right now. Just looks like a big blob, but this is kind of what I do for the most part, is I'll just come up with a unique silhouette and then go from there. Creating some kind of like circular objects on the wings, but yeah, let's silhouette, or like start creating the real silhouette of this thing now. So we separate it into the head. Head's gonna be very small. I really liked the shape that we had for the head before. So I might honestly just go back, because the shape that we had before was really cool. But yeah, so we're gonna create a moth. Moths in darkness can't see. True. He'll be able to see soon, I promise. Okay, so I think how the shape of this head is gonna work. You know what? I'm gonna go back. And then I'm just gonna grab. Hopefully it doesn't delete this. Oh, I'm gonna cry if this gets deleted, because I really liked our old silhouette. No. Okay, we gotta redo that. Why did I do that? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. It's fine.
We learn from our mistakes. How do I vote? The vote is over. Well, that's a big mistake. But as I said, we learn. We learn from our mistakes. Okay. So we got to separate these colors out. I want to give it a little like jacket, a little jacket piece. So I'm actually just going to do I'm probably just going to do the entire base first and then add the thing back, the wings back after. I want this thing to be a little bit more majestic. So it's gonna kind of be like a silk scarf. I don't actually know technically what material this thing is made out of, but well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Down Bad. Super unfortunate. we lost the wings. I wish somebody screenshotted that, and then I could use that as a guide point. But it's very quick, so. Anyway, I do like this concept, so it's cool. These things have cool ears though, so maybe we can add that back into this design. Oh my god, this thing looks so cute. Do you have games on your phone? I don't really game on my phone, no. I'm trying to get back into playing games. It helps my creativity for making games and stuff like that, so I just decided, you know what? Let's get back into video games. It's been a while. So yeah, I've just been playing some games on the Switch. I actually just picked up, what's it called? Blasphemous. Really cool game. Let's see here. Also, just as an FYI, thank you guys for joining the Discord server. Let me just move this off for a second. Who joined the Discord server? Let's find out. Let's find out who joined since we started stream. Kazuki, welcome. Clyton, Smeary 2O, Voltike, welcome guys. Yellow Brain, welcome. It's nice to see new people joining the Discord server and stuff like that. Good guess, get out of my DMs, man. Get out of my DMs. Why are you on my DMs when you could be watching the stream? This guy's actually silly. Anyway, yeah, thank you for joining, guys. Who else just joined? I see the little notification pop up. Sandaroo, welcome. Air is Fair, MF. You guys are great. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We're over 1,500 members now, which is pretty dope. We have our first Boundless Art Jam winner, which is Box Top. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. We're doing like a little art jam. I think is it gone? No, it's right here. Yeah, we were doing an art jam, and so you guys could like submit your art and stuff, and then people voted. So this artwork actually won, which is Box Tops. So, yeah, we'll be doing them probably once a month. And then, yeah. Anyway, back to making this monster. Thank you, everybody, for joining the Discord. Appreciate it. What are the sprite sizes for the monsters? So this is a 42 by 42 canvas. Some of the monsters are a little bit bigger. Some of them are smaller. Like this guy, he takes up the full canvas. This guy probably won't. Actually, I mean, once we put in the wings, he probably will take up the full canvas. But yeah, anyway. Okay, I think this is a nice like curve to our piece. I do like this. So I'm gonna keep this. It almost looks like a dragon, which is kind of weird because it's supposed to be a moth, but nonetheless, kind of dope. So this kind of mouth would be bringing those qualities more to the surface, but I don't think we want to do that. I'm gonna bring it back. I like this little cute stubby, or like, little mouth here. That monster looks so good so far. Thank you. It's been like 2 minutes in the making. Let's do it. Let's
get it going. I think I'm gonna pull some Firefly references into this as well, and just kind of create this little pattern. Yeah, I think this could be interesting. Okay. Nice. Dragon Moth, let's go. Yeah, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so what can we do now? I'm gonna extend this piece a little bit. I think that the cloth type texture material should kind of span back out near the bottom. So let's do that. Nice. Looks like Mega Mewtwo. Why? True. That's true. That's true. Kind of does. A little bit. A little bit. I'm gonna see if adding like an underside would make sense, or if that's just gonna be overkill. We don't know until we try. You never know until you try. That's what I always say. Do I say that? Not really. I say it now. I'm trying to really get like a nice curve here though. Like that's a lot. Yeah, I think it's kind of nice though. It looks like it's like curving in. So when I actually highlight this body, you'll be able to see where it kind of like starts to curve and stuff. It's hard to tell without any kind of like shading or whatever, but yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Regal, that really pops. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. What if we connect them though? Might be a little overkill here. But it could work. It's a little much. Okay. I'm trying to not get rid of all of the yellow here. So I have to be careful. Almost looks like scales or something, which is slightly weird, but kind of cool. Do you work with a limited palette or do you use the full range of RGB colors? I try to restrict my color palette as much as possible, but whenever I need new colors, I just create them. I don't have like an exact restricted canvas or color palette. I just use colors that, you know, are based off of. There's two color palettes that I base my stuff off of, and then from there I just kind of create whatever. Nice. I'm liking it. So now the next thing to do to make this really pop is actually outlining this. Once we add in Hold on. So I think I'm gonna add a darkness around where the coat meets the like fur or whatever this is called. We got to do some breakage as well. You guys know I love my dithering. Starting to look a little busy. Yeah, we'll see. But what I think I need to do now is create like a highlight for this. Okay, there we go. It looks more like a dog than a moth. But once we add the wings, I'm sure it'll come in nicely. The moth's looking cool. Thanks, man. It looks like a seahorse. This is not what we anticipated initially. But it's okay. We'll bring it back. We'll add in the moth details soon. You love your dither, and I am my anti-alias. Yeah, I love my dithering. It's a seahorse 100%. Yeah, I agree. Don't worry. Once we do this, boom. It's gonna be a moth. Don't worry. I actually like that. That's a pretty cool. Hold on. That's kind of cool. Let's flow with that. So we're gonna cut into this fur a little bit, and then boom, we have a wing. That was a lot easier than I anticipated. Yeah, this thing looks like a dog. But they kind of have those like mouth things. Kind of have the mouth like that-ish. Also, keep in mind, I don't know what the color scheme of this thing is going to be yet. But we'll work on that as we go. Not too bad. Add some more of our dithering. Okay. Yeah, guys, I don't know if this is a moth at this point. I really don't know. I don't know if this is classified as a moth. You guys can let me know what you think. Either way, you know, at the end of the day, all we're trying to do is we're trying to create a monster. And so, you know, the less real world references that we can pull, the better at the end of the day. So. Alien monster moth, yeah. Okay, so now that we have this, what I'm gonna do is, well, I guess we gotta create the back wing as well. I'm gonna create a new layer, I'm gonna put it underneath, and then we're gonna create the back wing. Actually, maybe we should just grab this. Oh, nope. Grab this, put it on the under layer. Then maybe flip it. Oh no. Too much. I only want the wing piece. So if we flip this, we should be able to get some kind of second wing here. I just want to make sure that it's level. It's got to be very close, I think. You know what? I think it can move up. I think this thing would be on a little bit of an angle, so I think we can move it ever so slightly. And then slightly change. Well, the biggest thing that we need to do right now is change the color scheme. So for now, we're just going to make this wing orange so we can see a difference. Sweet. Kind of looks like a seahorse with wings. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a moth, to be honest. At this point, I'm just creating a monster. I apologize for everybody that wanted a cotton moth. I don't know what's going on. Oh, man. It's okay. So now we outline everything, and then we go back here, and then we start to detail this thing. Can you tell the smart keys on keyboard for what you did? Cut and flip and adjust position. Sure, I can try to walk that through with you. So I press M to select, and you just drag over to select whatever you want to select. And then obviously just move it. Once you have a thing selected, you can just move it around, and that'll work. So I select it, I press Control C to copy, Control V to paste, and then Shift H is to mirror objects, and Shift V is to flip objects vertically. So yeah, use Control C, Control V, Shift H to replicate something, and shift it horizontally. And then I just move the selection by dragging with left click. Hopefully that answers your question. Edward. Okay. Copy, skew maybe. The only problem is I don't like to skew. I don't like to skew because then it gets distorted and the pixels are kind of weird. So I like to just kind of go in manually and change the sprite manually where I need to. If I need to. Like what I did on this top piece, I made this one a little bit more sharp and this one a little bit more rounded. Because this wing is pushed up a little bit more. Just, again, a skill choice, or a choice. It's a choice. Design choice. That's what I was looking for. Make the wings golden like the body. I agree. I think that'd be kind of cool. So yeah, what if this like leads into this? Let's see what we can do here. So now I'm going to segment pieces off. Not sure what to do with this middle piece. I'm going to kind of make it look like... I'm basically just pulling a bunch of references from different insects and stuff like that. I think I can get rid of this. I haven't looked at this once. I think I looked at it once to look at how their ears are, and that's about it. But yeah, I'm not really looking at that too much. Anyway, this is just prototyping right now. We're still in the prototyping phase, so not sure what it's gonna look like at the end. I don't like these being on the same plane. Might have to just put one here. There we go. Sweet. So we're just adding in some details, and then we'll go in and, you know, fix it up later. How's it going? It's going pretty good. How's everyone doing in chat? You guys put an emoji in the chat as to how you're feeling today. Okay, not too sure how to actually do this wing. Not gonna lie. But I think it's interesting. So now let's get a color for this main body piece. I do like the blue, but it doesn't look very, it doesn't look like an actual texture. Let's try brown. What does brown look like? Guys, I don't think this is a moth at this point. So I apologize. It's not really a moth at this point. We are fully off the scale of cotton moth, poodle moth. I'll try to, maybe I'll do a poodle moth like fusion or something for this creature. Who knows? But as you can tell right now, like this ain't it. Which again, I think is fine. You know, things shift in different directions sometimes. Okay, I actually want to pull this in because I want to make sure that like this is shown as the tail. I don't really like the black seeping through though, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Seahorse golem, yeah, it's kind of like a honey golem thing. I don't even know. But honestly, like, we just gotta take what we can get. I still like it. I think it's cool. I think it's interesting. It's just not what we set out for it to be, but that's okay. You know? Looks like a bat head with some sort of angel wings and a seahorse body. Yeah. Yeah. Is anybody getting like a honey vibe? Like, I'm getting a honey vibe from this. I want to do very little detailing on this back wing as well. Very, very, very minimalistic. So basically, we just want to shine it. We want to do the same thing. We want to shine. Where would this image shine? We want it to shine across. I think just right across the top edge. This is actually a new kind of strategy that I started doing very, very recently. When I kind of go in, I highlight the color, the main color, and then I start to slowly change the color with just like a main big brush. And once again, I love my dithering, so here we go. Going in some dithering. Just to break up the image a little bit more. I use dithering as a method to kind of like give my drawings a little bit more detail. But obviously if you do it too much, then it's not gonna look good. So I have to be careful of that. I can't tell if this piece should be highlighted or not. Please go back to blue. What? You like the blue? No way. I'm definitely gonna do a poll on that one because I wholeheartedly I beg to differ. But we'll do a poll. We'll do a poll. I like the big eye. This is kind of interesting. Yeah, it's definitely more like a bat than anything. It's like a honey bat. It's like a honey bat. Isn't that an actual thing? Hold on. Is that an actual thing? I think it is. Honey bat. Is that a real... Maybe not. Oh, I think it is. Long-tongued nectar bat. So is honey bat... Is honey bat an actual thing? What is a honey bat? They're called like nectar bats, but it's kind of a real thing, right? Seems like it. Let's see. Is there like another name for this thing? Like, are they also called honey bats? I'm just gonna Control F honey nectar bat. Yeah. Okay, so it's actually a real thing, a honey bat. The psychic mind. That's insane. So yeah, I guess it's based on a reference of that. Even though we didn't know that was a real creature until now. That's what we're going with. That's our reference. Kind of cool though. Kind of cool. I'm sorry for all the people that wanted a poodle moth, but here we are. Okay, so now we go in and we do this last shading around everything. It's a little bit small. Search for giant golden crowned flying fox. What? Sure, I'll search that. What does that even mean, man? Hold up. What did you say? Try purple on it? Okay, I'll try purple. I really like the aesthetic though. I like the brown and the yellow. Blue looked cleaner, but this isn't bad either. Yeah. Okay, hold up. Giant golden crowned fox. Flying fox. Oh, it's a bat. It's a bat. Okay, man. Like, is that a human? That's a human. Is that not a man in a blanket upside down? That is disgusting. Ew. That's gross. Try purple on it. Okay. This might be too bright. Hold on. Yeah, this looks a little bright. I'm gonna use. That's not even purple. I mean, this is kind of like a pinky purple. I think this is cool, but okay. So we can't dot it twice. We got to put the dot only in one place. That's kind of cool. You like that? I like this too, actually. I don't really like the highlight on the nose, though. So I'm going to get rid of that. And then I think it looks the best like this. So now we just play around and see what looks good. This makes it look like a knight or something, like it has a helmet on it. Okay, I think that's kind of cool. It looks mystical. Yeah, it does. Guys, I don't know. Try silver. Okay, I'm gonna keep just trying colors. I do think I like the brown though, because here's the thing with the brown. So let's go back to brown for a second. For just a second. Nobody... Hold up. Let me explain something for a moment. This color scheme just looks so good. You know what I mean? Anyway, with my biased opinion out of the way. Actually, okay. Kind of cool. Yeah, that's cool. I like this. Anyway, so yeah, silver. Somebody said silver. Try silver. Well, what if we try the purple with the silver wings? I mean, we can also do this as a fusion, right? As I said before, like, we can have fusions. So, like, technically we could do both. Like, I can still have my brown honey thing, and you guys can have your weird whatever this is. Actually, this is cool. This is kind of like a cloud or something. Okay, good job, guys. I don't know if this is what you meant to do, but I like this. Just trying to fill the space a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know if this is what you meant, but kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, kind of cool. Somebody said good idea. Brown could be a fusion. I agree. We gotta figure out which one's the main one and which one's the side one. So let's merge these down because we're done with that. So we merge this down. I'm happy with how this thing looks. And then grab colors. What is this? Whoops. Oh, it's because I'm using the wrong layer. That's unfortunate. Okay, so something's off here. I think this color is like this. Yeah, there we go. That's better. And then we just need one more darker color to go in here. And then I'll see if we can make some kind of fusion for it. I do like the idea of this like honey badger thing, or honey, what do you call it? Honey bat, because that's like an actual thing. So that's kind of cool. All these try this is good for experimentation, but definitely see how this drastically reduces the productivity. Yeah, exactly. I love it. I'm really happy that, because like, look, we created something really cool. But obviously, you know, it does take time. But yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Good job, guys. We figured it out. Okay. All right, so that's what I'm gonna go with for the design of the creature, at least for now. I can't tell you, you know, it'll stay like this exactly, but this is what I'm going with for now. So now that we have this, we can then go back or duplicate this, and then we can just create a fusion. So I'm gonna say this is probably the fusion. I don't know. I mean, this actually looks more like a standard actual creature. I guess this makes it look a lot more like the cotton moth, right? Anyway, so then I'm gonna bring back the other color variation, because this is the one that I personally, this is my favorite. So I'm gonna bring back this color scheme, which was this. So yeah, this is my personal favorite. So I'm gonna count this as my fusion. And then somebody was saying something about green. Hold on, let's see. Green could definitely be cool because it's kind of like acid. This material, in the silver it looks like clouds. In the yellow it looks like some kind of honey, or some kind of like, yeah, I don't know, something. I think I need to fix this. I think I need to connect this way more. Going back to experimentation here. I'm gonna split it into like 3 different waves. If not, we can just go back. No harm in trying, right? No harm in trying. Switch. Yes, switch. Trust your instincts. Yeah, I don't have great instincts. I'm gonna be honest. My instincts are subpar, so okay. We get some of this shading on the back of the wing. Boom. Like, okay, the problem is I want this to kind of actually, you know what? That's kind of cool. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Acid Cat. Hi. What's going on, Acid Cat? How are you doing? I like the gold and brown the most. It makes it look superior, like it's a king or something. I agree. I'm just saying. I think it's cool. But that's why we have fusions. We have fusions so that you can have whatever kind of monster you want. Well, not really. You can only pick from a few different kinds, but you know what? I'm gonna keep both because this is just a part of the fusion. So for this one, we have it a little bit more disconnected. Like this. Then this one is slightly kind of changed. But I do like this kind of wing thing going on. So I'll fix that, but okay. So we shade the back of the wing, and then from there, that's good. So I'm gonna keep these as 2 separate variations. This one looks a little bit more like lumpy almost. Nice. Wow, chat's moving fast. Chat is dope. I'm glad so many of you guys are still here. Guys, we literally just need 4 more likes and I'll do a second stream on, I think, either Thursday or Friday. I promised you guys, if you get 200 likes, we'll do a second stream. So yeah, that's all it takes is 4 likes. I don't think you guys can do it. I'm kidding. Obviously, I know you guys can do it, but I'm just saying, it's got to actually happen first. Boom, 200 likes. Thank you guys so much. Looks beefed up. He looks like he could pummel you. Yeah. I mean, me, I don't know about that one. Maybe you guys. I think he could take you guys. I joke. I joke. Real talk though, like, yeah, this thing's looking kind of beefy, so. No, don't like, you'll make me go broke. Julian, you don't have to donate every stream, dude. Guys, Julian is insane. Yeah, Julian's crazy. How many total monsters do you have so far? I think we have about 45. In total with fusions, this is number 133. Because each monster has between like 2 and 4 fusions. So, yeah, I think we have about like 40 to 50 monsters. In total, I want to have about like 60 to 70. With fusions and all that stuff, that number's probably going to be around 300, which is disgusting. That's gross. But I mean, they're fun to make, right? So, whatever, it's fine. Actually, I'm gonna use this variation. I'm being very sloppy with how I'm doing fusions. Normally, I do a lot more than just color change, but for now, because I want things to just be fun, we're just gonna, do the color change, and then from there, we'll, change it up at a later point in time. But for now, we're just changing it. Using money to prove a point is an adult thing. Julian, stop doing this, man. This guy donates literally every stream. He's always the first donator. I don't think anybody can beat Julian. Like, this guy will donate to me before the stream even starts. It's kind of gross. Thank you so much, Julian. I appreciate you. You're killing it, man. And I just want to say, like, for all the past streams, like, thank you so much for everyone's super chats. Every time the stream, or every time we stream a new stream, I reset the super chat, and so, but I don't forget your super chats. We always get at least a few super chats every time we stream, which is just amazing. It's amazing to have that support, and so yeah, I'm just saying, I know you guys super chat throughout different streams and stuff like that, and it really does help. But yeah, Julian is insane. Like, every single time, it's crazy. It's okay. I wouldn't spend money if I couldn't afford spending it. Yeah, that's totally fine, but I'm just saying, no obligation, but I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Honey sponsor. Julian's my channel sponsor now. Guys, I stopped taking sponsors for a little while, so your boy's kind of just chilling right now. But I did mention earlier in the stream, there probably will be a new sponsor coming soon. But yeah, I need new furniture, so. Do I want to pay for it? Not really. So here we are. Okay. So I really like the green. I don't know if anybody mentioned it. Oh, somebody did. Like the sick green slime form. Yeah, I agree. It kind of looks like slime mixed with like like goo, some kind of goo slime thing. Yeah, I think it's cool. There we go. Nice. Why is her channel not bigger? Angry face. I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. Oh my god. Josh. Daddy's got a new crib. Needs to fill it with all the goods. Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. Oh my god. How much money have you spent? Do you think you have spent on this game so far? How much money have we spent? I don't know. A couple thousand. Probably a couple thousand. And then again, paying out team members, right? Got to pay myself, got to pay my other 2 teammates. So that's what the Kickstarter was for. The Kickstarter was for funding, you know, the workload, but also for funding things like the art, like this artwork, which you guys, I'm sure already know, you know, have seen many times. But yeah, you know, funding different things like that. Our composer was nice enough to work off of a rev share. He believed in the project enough to do a rev share, so that definitely helped a lot with expenses, because music is incredibly expensive. If anybody's tried to, you know, pay somebody for music, it can be quite expensive. And so when he was down for like a rev share split, that definitely was, you know, something that helped me out a lot. So yeah, we got to thank Leonard. Leonard is a very generous guy for doing something like that. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna add in these sparkles onto the other ones, because I think it looks good like that. Sweet. I'm gonna slightly make this color ever so slightly darker. Nice. Experimentation, ladies and gentlemen. So what should the second color be? Guys, type in the chat a color with the like color of the heart. I don't know how to do this. This is the with the color that you want the base to be for this, or just type it in chat. Don't worry about emojis. Somebody said pink. I'm hungry. Actually, I'm kind of hungry, but not too hungry. But if you're hungry, you can just go eat. You don't have to not eat to watch me. Red. Really? You think red? I feel like red's gonna look insane. Red is gonna look insane. I'm gonna do like a maroon. That's kind of cool, but I think that it doesn't really go with the vibe, personally. If everybody wants red, though. So this is like a... Okay, no, that's too much. That's way too clashing for the back. But yeah, so this would be like a dark red. Which is alright. But, hold on. I think we gotta give Julian first dibs on that. Thanks. I knew green would look good because of how because I have good taste. Yeah, thanks, Julian. Oh man. Okay. So what are some other colors? What are you guys saying? Red and orange. Purple with black body. So I only need a base. We need to figure out what the base color should be for this one. But okay. I will admit, I do think hold on, there is a monster I made recently with a nice red color. I think it's this guy. I'm gonna grab this color scheme. And so, hold on. If we just move this base color back. Oh, that's awful. That color is really bad. But for now, let's just say we have something like this, right? So this color is really nice. I love this color. This is actually the same color scheme I used for my drawing, which I'll pull up now. Neon cyan. Are you kidding me? Oh, I don't know, man. That sounds... But yeah, it's the same color scheme that I used for this. So I grabbed this and I put it on the hedgehog guy. Kind of dope. Where's the hedgehog guy? There he is. Is this cool or what? It's coming along. It's coming along. Wow. I think we just got to get rid of... The problem is with this color, you can't really use a white. Like, maybe you can use that, but honestly, it's kind of a little much. I think we just get rid of the extra color. It looks kind of weird with no extra color, though. See what I mean, though? It looks... It looks strange. So we'll drop it back. How do we do this? I'll grab this color and then... but that doesn't look as cool. All right, that's all right. That's all right. It looks like a wart. Yeah, with the white thing. Yeah, I say just get rid of the red thing or the white thing. Okay, so now we add in this last color here. This is definitely sick. This is the way to go. But yeah, I gotta slightly saturate this color out, darken it a little bit. There we go. I think that looks super cool as a fusion. So this one, I don't know what to do with the base color. Those are so awesome. Thanks, man. Make the black more purple. Really? Where'd I go? I don't know. I kind of like it like this. It looks like some kind of overlord with these colors. Dope. Yeah, I agree. Looks pretty cool. Neon is kind of a group of colors. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, man. I'm gonna try gray. This is not too bad. We could probably change it a little bit, but this isn't too bad. One other thing is, what if we make this like a yellow eye? Is that gonna be too much? What if we do something like this? Oh ho ho. It slightly changes the aesthetic. Ever so slightly. But is it worth the payoff? It might be. Okay, I'm just playing around now. What if we do something like that? Do you guys like the orange eye? I'm gonna make a vote for sure. I'll do a vote in a second, but I just want to see. I think most, like this one I want to keep as the white squared eye. This one I want to keep as the white squared eye. This one I think could change. Maybe this one we could also do something like this. This one could have no eye, and we could fill out the space a little bit more. No. Hold on, maybe. Make the eye a little more orange. We should have a green eye. Yeah, okay, hold on, let's see. Do you want the green eye? Let's try the green eye first, and see. I think the green eye's fine. However, I do kind of like the idea of like a no eye for this guy. Something like that's kind of cool. What size are they in? This is a 42 by 42 canvas. You got the thumbnail preview on the left. Still zooms in and out all the time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I do that literally all the time. I use this as more of like a thing that other people can see. So when other people are watching me, for example, like you guys on stream, it's easier for you guys to see. But for me, I'm always fixated on this main image. So I can just like zoom it out and stuff, which I know sounds, you know, it's kind of dumb, but I do still like having this here from time to time. But yeah, it is funny. In pixels, yeah, it's a 42 by 42 canvas. Okay, I think I'm set on this. I like this idea. And I'm going to try to pull it up a little bit. I think that's the winner. Cool, yeah, I appreciate it's there. Yeah, I'm glad that, yeah, that you guys can use it too as well. Personally, don't mind the zooming, but I remember you talked about it a couple days ago. Yeah, I'm trying to get better at not using the zoom thing. It's especially when if I'm trying to do like a time lapse, for example, I can't really use this footage, right? Because the constant zooming in and out, it's annoying for people watching it at like 10 times speed. But that's why these things are here too, right? Why did I do that? Oh. Now I can't use it for a time lapse because I went over the preview tab. That's all right. I'm sure I can edit it out and fix it if I want to use it in a time lapse. I'm sure. There's always a workaround. Okay, so that's cooler. I think connecting this piece is nicer. Now I'm just trying to differentiate the colors a little bit more. Okay, so we're gonna do a vote now. Okay, I think this is better because it's more like it's a little bit more like sinister. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Somebody's saying make it a little bit more orange though. I'm making it very, very, very slightly more orange. Okay, so let's do what color eye. I love this poll feature. It's so useful. I remember when we used to stream. I'm gonna add a couple different options here. I'm kind of doing them out of order, so I apologize, but can I move these? No, I can't. So you guys are just gonna have to figure out. The poll's kind of weird, but I'll ask it anyway. We'll see what happens. But basically, there's like the squint and then the regular. So this is, let's see here. This would be regular, so this is square and white. This is yellow and squinted. So, and then obviously like this would be white and squinted, or yellow and squared would be like this. So you want yellow and squared, yellow and squinted, white and squared, or white and squinted. You guys vote, and then we'll probably be heading off soon. I think white and squinted is the worst for sure. It doesn't look like an eye. If I were to do this one, I would probably just do this. But either way, I don't think that looks very good. So yeah, yellow and squint is winning so far. We'll see how the poll goes. So yeah, everybody likes the yellow better than the white. Okay, fair enough. That's cool. Well, it creates more diversity, which I think is nice. Okay. What if we just make this entirely an eye? Boom. Perfect, right? Amazing. No, I'm not crazy like that. I'm not crazy. Something like this is kind of cool. What if we just push this whole thing over? Kind of cool. All right, I really like that. So I'm not gonna run a poll for this one. I like this eye. I think it's interesting. Because these ones are more generic, right? These are the same. And then bam, this one's kind of different. You have a black pupil in the middle with the light green on the outside. And then this one, it's like squinted yellow and stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna end the poll. The poll's looking clean. So yeah, this is cool. I like all of these fusions. The base color isn't super different on any of them, but I mean, you know, obviously for this one, I'd say like the main thing is obviously the wings. Anyway, honestly, I think this creature is really cool. I think it turned out much better than I thought it would. I'm very happy with this, so cannot complain. If I do this, it's gonna look more like a cyber, actually, I do kind of like that. It looks more like cyber, which is interesting. Again, you guys don't have to like all of the fusions, right? As long as you like one of the versions, then you'll be fine. Or maybe you like none, and then you just don't pick this monster on your team. There's many different things going on here. So like this looks cleaner, this looks better, but this makes it look more like it's a cyber thing. So yeah. Wait, I just realized, do you make each variation in a frame? Yes. All of them are in different frames. Yes. That is what I do. So yeah, I think that this one gives it a little bit more personality. But what if we try to do this? Wait, reverse. Okay, I think that this is actually way better. Using the colors, this is kind of like, this is using the colors from the what do you call it? It's using the colors from like the totems that I was talking about at the beginning of the stream, which I'm sure half of you weren't at the beginning of the stream, but just in case you've been watching for 2.5 hours or however long this has been going for, let me bring it up. Is this it? Yeah, this. So a lot of the things like have this kind of energy flowing through stuff. So I think it's kind of cool to bring that reference out in this. Okay, things are getting out of hand. We need to go back. But yeah, I think this is cool. So I'm gonna leave it like that. That's too much. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this. Sweet. It's cool being a part of making the game. Yeah, I'm glad that we can do this. I think polls have helped that so much. It's helped so much to be able to get your input directly and help you guys kind of shape the game in a new direction. It's cool. He looks like a maniac with the square with the dot. Yeah, exactly. I think it's cool. It's kind of like yeah, it's a little crazy. This one's angry. This one doesn't really have, it's like a robot, right? It's kind of like a robot. Started streaming 3 hours ago and I started streaming just now. Why? Well, you're here now, so it's all good. Yeah, it's been a it's been a long time. At least you're here now. It's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna point the ears on this one. This is very alien-esque. This one I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna point them backwards. So this one they point back, this one they point kind of forward, and then these ones are normal. Just give some more variation, you know? Anyway, I think this is my favorite one still, but obviously this one is really, really cool too. The original is also quite nice. I like the curved ear. Nice. Glad you do. He means business. Yeah, I guess so. Pixel Pete, what's going on, man? I haven't seen you on one of the streams in a while, actually. In a long time. We'll be ending soon though. Anyway, so yeah, thank you guys for helping kind of design these. The final thing that we'll do today before we leave is, hold on, let me go back. Ugh, so many monsters. There we go. Okay. Just got back from PAX. I respect the hustle. Just got back from PAX. Pete, that's awesome, man. That's crazy. I saw from your Discord notification or something that you guys made a new trailer for PAX. That's like super sick. The trailer's looking awesome. I watched it. The game was awesome. I can't remember if it was live or not. Hold on. Is the dwarf thing live? Can anybody just play it? Or yeah, okay, anybody can play it. The prologue. I don't know. I played dwarf a while back. Do I even have it? Yeah, I have it on Steam. It's the dwarf demo or whatever. Super cool game, and I know they've been super active, you know, continuing to make the game and stuff. So I respect your hustle as well. Yes, the demo is live and free. Yeah. My demo's coming out end of the month for Monster Tribe, so that's exciting. Very nerve-wracking. It's been fine having, like, you know, the Kickstarter supporters playing the game because, you know, they know that it's just an early look into the game or whatever. But, you know, doing it to the public, that's a whole different story. Because then you have a bunch of people that don't even know. They don't know who I am and like all this stuff. It's super weird. Yo, next year I'm gonna see you at PAX, right? Yeah, hopefully. I don't know anything about applying for anything or anything like that. So I need to have a conversation with you, man. That would be super cool. I don't know how you got into it or whatever, but yeah. There was actually a company was gonna fly me out to. I think it was PAX actually. I think it was PAX. Yeah, it's PAX. I don't know which PAX though. There's like different. There's like PAX West, PAX South, whatever. The different ones. But anyway, but that ended up falling through. So now I don't really have a contact. So yeah, submit your game to PAX next year. That's how you get a free booth. That's sick. Is the demo free? I'm fine with it being paid. Yeah, no, the demo's free. The demo's gonna be free when it comes out. It's gonna come out in line with the Steam Festival around, I think, October 1st. So it's either gonna come out like, I don't know, around September 30th, October 1st-ish kind of area. But yeah, so going back to our, where is it? Actually, Pete, I was mentioning you earlier, man. I was mentioning you earlier in the stream, so it's kind of funny that you're here. Somebody was asking about pixel art resources or something. I can't remember. Anyway, I was mentioning you. Yeah, it's funny to see you on. But I don't know what to do with this. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. I actually do know what to do with this. So before we made some bootleg cross platform. But I think instead what we do, because this is like the complete one, right? So I think instead what we do is we have like a stepping stone. So we have the smaller wood and then the larger wood, like the poles, and the poles kind of get larger every time. So let me try this. Thanks, man. Yeah, no worries. Adding that to my calendar. Yo, that would be hype. Yeah, it's funny. Like, for you guys that know Pete, because I mean, a lot of you guys at this point have come from like my pixel art tutorials and stuff, which is great. Not exactly what I set out to do. That's my YouTube thing, but I know a lot of you guys come from those things. And so I'm sure if you guys are, you know, on YouTube looking up pixel art stuff, you guys know who Pixel Pete is. And so I remember, I think, when we first talked, he like had like joined my stream or something, and I was like fanboying because I was like, oh man, like I watch your stuff, like you taught me a lot of like what I know and stuff. And like, yeah, it's just it's funny how things change, right? It's funny how things change. Well, not change, I still learn a lot from him, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so this is kind of what I'm thinking, right? We have these platforms. And then they'll slowly get higher and higher until we can actually make it to the like ground area. Not the best representation, but I think that having this in here is a good way to show like this elevation. Doing this kind of like, I don't even know what you call this, but hold on, let me just grab this, duplicate it, and move it over. I'll move it around here. Kind of like that. And this is kind of going to be the end of the stream because we've been streaming for like 3 hours now and I'm getting tired. I need to eat. So I'm trying to just do this really fast. This is just a prototype, so it doesn't need to be super nice and polished. I don't like this though. This is a little messy. That's fine. Oh, somebody asked how to learn art and you answered with Pete. Yeah. That's what happened. Did you finish all the game logic yet? Not quite, no. We have like the main, the main game working and stuff like that, but no, we're still working on some new features. Like I'll load up the game before we do go. I'll load up the game. Last time I tried to load up the game, we were stuck in the ocean, so that's unfortunate. But let's see here. Yeah, I'm just gonna create a new file. So we go to our menu, and we're basically just gonna send ourselves to a new file. So I'll just name this save test1 or something, and hopefully that just generates a new file. It should generate a new file, but we'll see. I just have to make sure that I don't save because I didn't change the saving script. So technically, we if I save this game, it's going to delete the progress of my main file, which, I mean, not the biggest deal, but Pokemon meets Zelda Breath of the Wild sold me. Lol. Thanks, man. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that's the best kind of idea. I mean, those are the main inspirations for the game, so that's what I try to use when I talk about it, just to relate to things, right? I think it's easier for people to relate the things that they already know exist, but yeah. Anyway, so we should be able to, okay, so if we restart the game, look at this. So this is gonna be the new devlog, but obviously there's tons and tons of changes that constantly are happening all the time, but something that I just added recently is this little spirit guide. He now follows you around, and I made some code so that over time he's gonna slowly kind of move into you, and so that way he's not always on the screen all the time when he's not doing anything. But it's just a cool way to kind of like have this guy, running around with you and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Cool feature. And then also we have the dash. So now you can actually dash, which is kind of like the last like gameplay mechanic that we wanted to add in, which is actually, it's really fun. And it took me quite a while to make the sound effect for it. I just grabbed a bunch of different mishmash of different things. I can't remember what I used, but I used some weird sounds, some really weird sounds, and I just kept combining a bunch of things and mixing them and reverbing them and stuff like that. And I made this dash sound effect, which you guys won't be able to hear because the game volume's super, super low right now. But anyway, there's a lot that I had to do to kind of make this dash into what it is now. But the next thing that I want to do is I want to add a slight zoom. So every time you do something like cut when you're wood cutting or mining a rock or fishing or something, and then as well as dashing, when you're dashing as well, I want the camera to slightly zoom for a second to just show some kind of like motion in the camera. I want the camera to slightly zoom and then kind of pan back out when the action's complete. Nothing jarring. If you're constantly spamming the dash button or constantly spamming the mining button or whatever, I'm gonna make it that it's, you know, it's a slight transition from one to the other. But anyway, nonetheless, that's something I want to do eventually, but not yet. So yeah, we have nothing on this file right now because I just created a new file, but we could technically collect a bunch of resources and stuff. So yeah, this is the game for the people that are kind of joining in and don't know what the game is. There's a lot more to it, but obviously on a new file, a lot of the areas are restricted and stuff like that. So yeah, a lot of people that are playing the demo don't actually know that this is a feature because there's nothing to really indicate that it is a feature. But if you go over here in the blacksmith area, there's like the fireplace. And with this fireplace, it's actually how we sell resources right now. In the actual game, there will be an item shop where you can buy items and also sell items and resources. But right now, it's just in this fireplace. And so you can actually sell some of your items and resources and stuff to get monster essence, which is like the main currency of the game. And so a lot of people don't know that exists. Maybe we'll have like a sign up. Oh wait, no. Do we have this? Yeah, we do. We created a sign for it in one of the updates in the demo. But a lot of people just don't know that that sign's there. So yeah, toss extra resources and items into the furnace for some extra essence. So yeah, that's just kind of there for the people that want. But anyway, quite a few things going on right now. Petition to name the character Zeke. Yeah, maybe we'll have like some kind of naming contest or something eventually. We'll see. Didn't do anything, so I'm just not going to save this. Please put Sad Slime in your game. Dude, man. That would be pretty sick. If it fits. We'll see. Sad Slime meets Monster Tribe. I would totally be more up for like doing a crossover between Dwarf and Monster Tribe. Like some kind of statue or something. Because right now we do have statues, but they're for our Kickstarter backers. They were, I think, for like our $200 or $250 rewards or something. Was one of the pieces of the rewards was getting a statue. So hold on, let me find that. This thing is so disorganized. If you ever make a long-term game, make sure that you are ready for that and mentally prepared for that, and keep your things organized. This project is so unorganized. It's ridiculous. Where is it? I can't find it. I don't know where it is. But anyway, I created some different. Maybe if we go in the caves, maybe there's something in here. Nope. I swear it's called statue, but I'm looking under S and it's not there. That's weird. Dang, a Kickstarter that isn't a scam? Yeah, man. Kickstarter that isn't a scam. Hey, I feel like there's a lot of cool Kickstarters going on all the time. You just got to be picky, I guess, with what you put your money towards, right? Yeah, I can't find it. So anyway, we do have statues. Oh, wait, is this it? Yeah, this is it. So we had the rat guy statue, which is just like the generic statue for inside the cave. But then there were other statues. Maybe it's this. Yeah, so this was somebody wanted their character in the game, so I created him as a statue, and so there will be like little dialogue or whatever. When you highlight over it, there'll be a little dialogue that you can click on or whatever, and says something. And then somebody else wanted just like literally just a rock ball with a smiley face. So this is what I came up with. I think it's kind of cute. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know. Pete, if you're still here, I don't know, maybe hit me up or something if you want to do some kind of crossover. If not, it's totally cool. I get it. I just like to do things like that. Like, it's fun. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a cool way to do this, though. The rock pieces would just always kind of be... We don't need this because they're always in line. The height is in line with the other rock pieces, but for the bridge where it gets lower, it's nice to have these kind of curving up pieces. So this was act kind of like how the stairs do in the current game, where they change your velocity, or like your V speed, your vertical speed. But yeah, so guys, this is gonna be the end. I'm just gonna see if there's any last minute questions. I'm gonna read through chat, but I'm gonna have to go. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's over 3 hours that we've been streaming. So, will you ever add multiplayer, or is it already in? So multiplayer isn't in the. It's not gonna be in the demo, unfortunately. It's not gonna be in the demo, but let's just add some decal in here. Yeah, so there will be multiplayer. It's going to be a 2-player local versus mode. So it's just like a simulation arcade button that you can click on, and then you can simulate battles against your friends. Use pretty much any of the monsters that you've collected from the story mode, and you can use them in the versus mode and play against people. It's just a local versus mode kind of thing. Nothing crazy, but yeah. Do you remember the 3D VR Monster Tribe DLC? I actually don't. I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all, man. Sent you a DM on Twitter. Not sure Dwarf can cross over. I have other projects like Downhole. That's true. I forgot about Downhole. Yeah. I need to check out that thing. I know you told me to play test and stuff, but yeah, go take your much needed break. Yeah, I know. I really need to go. 3 hours well spent. Thank you guys. I appreciate everybody coming out. I know obviously, in the later times, after the first hour, views kind of die down, chat kind of dies down. It makes it a little bit harder, but recently I think you guys have been quite, active and staying longer and stuff like that. So that's why I can stream longer, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I appreciate everyone coming out, and I'll be doing more streams. So if you're new around here, subscribe. And yeah, if you haven't already, Wishlist Monster Tribe on Steam. It's coming out next year, and it would mean a lot to me if you guys, supported us. So yeah, that's kind of all from me, and I'm glad that we came up with this nice prototype. I think it's cool. Obviously, we need to do more like breakage and stuff in these other pieces, but I like the wooden kind of connection points, the stone connection points, and then like this grass and stuff like that. Really cool stuff. But anyway, I'm going to be calling it for today. So thank you guys for coming out. Always means a lot. But yeah, you guys did get over 200 likes, almost 250 likes. So I will be doing another stream later in the week where we'll be continuing doing more asset stuff and maybe make a new monster or something. Who knows? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I'll be back soon.